Becoming that girl isn't just about green juices and matching workout sets. It's about identity. It's about the way you think, the way you move, the way you speak, and how you treat other people. Let's talk about how to become that girl and all the different steps you need to create that lifestyle for yourself. Hi everyone, my name is Shayna and welcome to my podcast, Inside Thoughts. This is episode 9. I'm being very consistent with it, so feels good. But today we're going to be talking about becoming that girl. I have a bunch of different things we're going to be talking about, so if you want to skip to any part of the video, you're more than welcome to. It's all going to be time-stamped, but let's get into what we're going to be talking about in today's video. First thing we're going to be talking about is the mindset and what it kind of takes and what we can do to shift towards that mindset that we desire and we want. Second thing we're going to be talking about is habits and different things you can just add to your life so you can feel a change and see a change. Third thing we're going to be talking about is style and visual identity. So these are going to be the way you dress and what you think of yourself, and just all these different things are going to be in style and identity. And then the fourth one we're going to be talking about is aura and energy, because energy is key, and I feel like energy plays honestly the biggest role in having the that girl vibe or look to you. I also wanted to say that I feel like that girl, the that girl aesthetic, or when you see that girl, you're like, oh, she's that girl. It can be very different for everybody. Okay, you don't have to be chic, or, you don't have to be this aesthetic. Like, you can be whatever aesthetic you want to be and still be that girl, and it matters to you and how you feel. So that's just what I wanted to say to start it off. Don't go and compare yourself to other people, because you are your own, and when you're authentic, that shines brighter than trying to be anybody else, I promise you. Okay, first thing is our mindset. So something that I feel really helps me, and something that I've really learned when I've been wanting to become this version of myself and become the that girl version of myself, I truly just always know that everything will work out for me, whether I think it is going to happen or whether I think it's not going to happen. Because something that I'm still learning is to trust the invisible, because you can't always see it, but you have to trust it, especially if you know in your gut. Like, start trusting yourself and your circumstances, and just knowing that everything is working out for you no matter the situation. This can create a big part into how we move forward in life. Sometimes when some people get set back, say, they got fired, or, something that just set them back, that took them back, sometimes we can get in those mindsets of feeling like we're not good enough. But let me tell you, if someone is saying no to your idea, to who you want to be, to any of that, you are asking the wrong person. Okay, I truly think that it could take 200 no's to get one yes. So don't get discouraged about, not hitting 1,000 subscribers in a month, or not getting that dream job, because you can search up almost any successful person's story and they will tell you that people told them no. Okay, I could name people. Steve Jobs got fired from Apple. Starbucks was rejected like 200 or something times. 200 times. How many times was J.K. Rowling was told no so many times. Imagine if she never put out Harry Potter. There's so many people that their ideas people have said no to, and you would think to yourself, why would someone say no to them? The people that get forward are the people that don't listen to the no's and the negatives of what other people are saying, because they know their vision and they know their dream. So trusting yourself is going to play a really big part in knowing who you are and knowing what career path you want. And I feel like knowing yourself, you align to a bunch of different other things. I also think that a really good mindset to have, or like an affirmation to tell yourself, is I'm the luckiest girl in the world. And it's not just about telling yourself, but it's believing it. And a lot of people say, oh, you need to tell yourself this affirmation, all this stuff. But in order to do that, you have to believe it to see actual results. So just practicing it. Also, people you're not just going to get this mindset overnight. And I think that over time, if you continue to put the effort and the work into achieving that mindset and do different research on how you can do this and just finding out how you can have that mindset and practicing it, that will completely change your life. And then also trusting your intuition. This goes back to also people telling you no. If you have a feeling about something, you should probably do it. If you have a feeling that you want to be an actor, but you're worried about what everyone else says, you need to get out of your own head and you need to know that you can do it, because you wouldn't be feeling this way if it wasn't for something. You know, when we're in class, say we're doing math and we don't enjoy it, we don't like it. Say you're someone that doesn't like math, that's me. Let me just say that that's me. But then if I was to go right now, I'm taking a digital marketing class and it's interesting. It's coming to me easier. It's because I like that type of stuff. So figuring out what you like and trusting your intuition is such a graceful thing. And I think people that trust their intuition and trust themselves are truly that girl. And girl, if you don't think you have intuition, I promise you do. You have to believe that you do, though, okay? And like learning from your setbacks, what is this teaching you? Try and to yourself, like, what is this teaching me? When you have hard days, how are you reacting to them? Are you reacting like, oh, no, I'm never gonna find another job again in my life? Or are you reacting like, hey, maybe that wasn't for me and I'm gonna keep trying because it's what I need to do. So learning from your setbacks and knowing that setbacks aren't failure. The thing with failure is that failure doesn't exist. It exists when you give up. Okay, you don't fail, you learn. And when you give up, that's when you fail, okay? Any person that has that dream job that you want, that has that, you know, car you want, that family you want, whatever you want, most likely they have failed or they have had a setback, or they have felt like this wasn't going to work out. A lot of people feel like that's going to happen, but the people that move forward and advance in life are the ones that don't let that setback take them back with them. They continue to look towards the future. And I truly think that those mindsets are like a girl, like she knows what she's talking about, knows how to carry herself. She understands people's vibes. She knows what she likes. She has boundaries. Like all of these different things, I think plays into the that girl aesthetic or the that girl mindset. Okay, next up is habits. And habits play a big part into our everyday lives because once we practice them and once we just start to do them, start to become, you know, at first they're just like, say you were like, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 days a week. When you continue to do it and you make it a habit, that's something that sticks in your mind. And I think habits are a really big part in getting to the goal. I wrote down some different habits that I do and I think that have really improved my life. I think they keep me in line and they keep me disciplined, to be honest. First one is a nighttime or morning routine. I prioritize my nighttime routine more. I don't really have a morning routine right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like I do, but like it's not like pre-planned out, all these things. Like my nighttime routine though literally changed my life. Game changer. Candlelit shower, amazing way to end the night. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Second one is making your bed in the morning. I make my bed every single morning and I can't imagine not making my bed. I think that when we make our beds, it feels like you've done something. You've already done something. Like you made your bed, you already did something. That was the first thing you did. I think that it just helps with being consistent and staying motivated because your space also looks more clean. Taking me to the next one, keep your room tidy, keep your sheets clean, take care of the things around you. You don't have to have this $5 million house. You could still make your things look nice, make your things look clean, and make your space look cozy. And I think a lot of the times our space reflects our mind and there's things everywhere. Sometimes our minds can feel cluttered. Some people, you know, actually perform better that way. But for me, you know, when it's cluttered, I look at it every time and I'm like, oh my God, like that, I need to put my laundry away. So I think that having just those things in place and those routines in place, that can really help. Next up, fitness. It took me forever to consistently go to the gym. I just didn't want to do it. I was like, dude, this is so bad. I don't want to do it. And I get it. I get it when people say I don't want to go to the gym. Dude, the hardest part, it's not the workout. It's telling your mind that you're gonna go and you're gonna go for a walk or you're gonna go do this. It's not the working out part that's hard. We all know we're all capable of doing that. The thing is telling your mind to do that. So once you can get in the habit of telling your mind to, you know, even if you're going for 20 minutes, you're like, okay, for the first month, I'm just gonna go 20 minutes every time, 30 minutes every time. And let yourself know that it's not as hard as you think it is. Your mind is just telling you that it's hard. Next up, prioritize your sleep. Like, girl, we need to get our beauty rest. I think that having sleep and prioritizing that is just a good habit to have, and it improves your mood, it improves so many things. Next thing is learning new things. Take a course you didn't know you would want to take or you were too scared to take. Learn an instrument, learn new things. There's always something to learn, okay? I always think that there's something to learn in life. And I think people who are consistently trying to learn things and do different things, those people I'm like, wow, like you're just that girl. Okay, next thing is just taking care of your mind and your body, talking kindly to yourself, adopting new healthy mindsets and habits, and just taking care of yourself, because you have to take care of yourself in order to take care of others. And it's hard to live a life that you want to live if you're not taking care of yourself and you don't even have respect or love for yourself. So taking care of yourself and your body is crucial in becoming that ideal version of yourself. My next thing is choosing to surround yourself with people who inspire you, who, make you happy, make you not anxious, make you feel like you don't have to put up all these boundaries. Being friends and surrounding yourself with those types of people will completely change your life. Being around people that make you want to work harder, be better, and do all these fun things will really improve everything else. My last habit that I have is journaling and manifesting and believing in the invisible. I personally love to do that, and I also think that I just think it's therapeutic, and I think that it does help a lot to journal and to manifest and to attract things that you want to attract. Okay, next up we have style and visual identity. Now, this is like what people look as that girl aesthetic, I feel. And the thing is that girl could look like so many different versions to so many different people. So, it doesn't have to be what you think everyone else thinks is that girl. I think it just has to be like finding your style. What do you like to wear? What do you feel most confident in? Forget about what other people say. What do you want to wear? What's your style? And it doesn't matter what you think other people are going to think. Knowing your style literally just like increases your aura, I swear. Like being authentic and dressing how you want to dress, not for what you think you should dress, is a game changer. Sometimes I also feel like I've started doing that, and I swear I feel different. Like when I look in the mirror when I'm wearing these outfits, oh wait, like that version's actually real. Like I see you actually in the mirror. Dressing as your future self is a game changer. And then the identity part is like learning who you are. Who are you? What hobbies do you have? What do you love to do? Learning that and just knowing who you are, I swear changes so many things about how you feel about yourself. I feel like when we know ourselves, we don't feel as lost. And when we do feel lost, we know that version of ourselves is out there and we will achieve it. And if you feel lost and knowing who you are, know that you're searching. Okay, if you're like, I feel lost, at least you know you're lost. That's the first step. You know you feel lost. You know you feel like you're not in the right place, and that can be a big teacher on who we are. This is still our life, and this is still what we wish to have in life. So just because you're lost, and if you don't know who you are yet, I still don't know who I fully am yet. Let me be honest. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But something that I've learned is just knowing that even though I feel lost, I know that it's still going to work out. I'm still going to find myself. I'm just finding something new. Okay. Last up, we have aura and energy. This is my favorite part of the podcast. I think that your aura and your energy will really affect how you are perceived and how you attract opportunities, because what you put out is what comes back to you. Knowing how to have that aura of attraction and just all these different things. There's so many different things that come into play. I think that I have some pointers that I've seen help me personally and things of what I admire in other people. My first one is being kind. Sounds simple, but I think that a lot of us can get carried away. And doing something extra for someone without expecting a thank you, without expecting, money or without expecting something else is so powerful because you're giving out of the pure love from your heart. Karma works both ways. Karma works good and bad. So what you put out is what comes back to you. I 100% will always believe that. My next thing is working hard no matter where you work. I think that when you work hard and you show people of your value and how you are, a person, it can change a lot with helping you get or meet new people, get new opportunities, and just if you're in a working environment and someone can't see that though, I also think that it's good to know who you are and know that like your value and who you are as a person. And the next one is trusting your path. I feel like when you know it's just everything's gonna work out, your energy is just so much more calm and peaceful. People with peaceful and calm energies, like you feel safe around them. So to me, like that's what that when I think of like, oh, that girl, like being that girl, like it just gives being calm and being magnetic. A soft but powerful presence is so captivating because it's like you look at someone and you're like, okay, like your energy is just so quiet, but everyone looks at you when you walk in a room. Adopting that energy, I feel, is aura, 100%. And being the main character of your life, like knowing that this is your life and being the main character, girl, be the main character of your life. I promise you, it's okay to do that. And obviously, like, not be like confident or cocky about it, but like knowing that you're the main character and like living life like it's a movie can change a lot of things. And my last one about aura and energy is learning how to create boundaries, because when you learn how to create boundaries, people's respect changes towards you. Okay, I think that when we have boundaries, it respects us and also tells people to respect us. And I think that boundaries are a really good thing that feel uncomfortable though for a lot of people. But learning your boundaries, like if you don't want to go out, don't feel bad if people around you are like pressuring you to go out. If you don't want to, you don't want to. Okay, you don't have to have people in your ear telling you that you have to do this or that you whatever. Like, know your boundaries, and that honestly gives like it's just knowing your people who know their boundaries. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, knowing your boundaries is just yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned because I am posting podcast episodes every Sunday. So if you have any ideas of anything that you'd like me to talk about or any questions, please comment them down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night.